Hello, beautiful people. You are warmly welcome back to the channel. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is great. Everyone is doing well. As you can see, your girl is fine and she is bringing you another detailed video. Today's video is all about how to make your herbal hair growth oil, and I am about to launch my website, so I am stocking products, and today I am making the herbal growth oil. So that's what we'll be doing today. We'll be doing a lot today from the beginning to the end. But I also want to say that for those of you who have not watched how I have done the first phase, that is how to make this oil, the recipe. I have an ebook for that recipe. So if you need this recipe at the end of this video, you still need a recipe to start your herbal growth oil business. I'm going to link that in below this video in the description box, where you can just click on the link and you can get this recipe. So as I said, the first phase of making the herbal hair growth oil is the easiest. That is mixing the herbs and the oils that you want to use to actually infuse these herbs. Now today's video is the more detailed video. I am going to show you from this stage to the rest of the stages, where when it comes to making your herbal hair growth oil for your business. So what we are going to be doing today is the straining of the oil. You can see the oil is well infused. So today we are going to strain. This part of it is the most difficult for me. I don't enjoy doing this, but yet I still have to do it. So we are going to strain our our oils that we have infused. So as I said, if you want to know how we infuse this oil, I have a video which I have posted already on the channel. So maybe I can leave the link, or I'm going to add it to the cart so you can watch. Or even if you go to my playlist, I have a playlist where I have all my oil details or oil videos. It's a kind of series. So when you watch that playlist, you're going to have a lot of information when it comes to this stage of making or mixing your oils and the herbs. So as I said, I'm just going to infuse these. The powdered version is very difficult to infuse because it doesn't flow like the normal herbs. So as you can see, it was difficult for it to penetrate. But when it comes to the normal herbs, the whole herbs, it's easy to infuse and it's easier and faster. So that's what I'm doing right here. And I also want you to know that it is not an easy, it is a little tedious, but then you just have to have patience. You just have to enjoy what you do. When you enjoy what you do, you will not feel it. You will not feel the difficult part of it. In fact, even though that I don't like this stage, I still enjoy it. I still, love to actually make this. You can see there's going to be mess because actually my strainer is a little bigger than my beakers. So mostly when I am infusing, or I am straining, when I'm straining my oils, I get a little bit of, a difficulty, making mess. As you can see, I am cleaning my mess. It is part of it. Don't just make sure that you have something with you where you can just clean it up immediately you have made that mess, so that you don't get any accident by losing your oils in the process. So that is it for the straining. I am also thinking of making a separate video for each stages, so that those who do not have time or who do not need some of the stages in the whole process can just go directly to those videos. So hopefully after I finish this whole video, I am going to make every stage video for you to make it easy and more detailed whilst you want to learn. This is good time for you to have your pen and your paper to write the things that you need to write by just watching. As I said, if you really want to start your herbal hair growth oil business and you have watched this video and you think that you still need help, please, I have the ebook available. I am going to leave that ebook in the description. As you can see, these are two different methods that I have used. You can see that the colors are different. The one with the whole, the one on the whole herbs, it is a little, you can see through it. It's more lighter in the infusion. This doesn't mean that it is not infused. You can see that it has really infused properly and the color is different. And the one with the powdered version is clouded. That means that this is very potent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use both. I'm going to mix the both together. You can also decide to, bottle these differently and name it differently. It all depends on your preferences. But for me, I want to get both benefits. So I am going to blend this together and then I will take you to the next stage. So please, if you have watched me up to this stage, I would like you to like this video, give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friends and family, and let's grow together. Share this knowledge. And also, if you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for liking this video and God richly bless you. So now this is our next stage. After combining my two infused herbal oils, now my next stage, which is the third phase of the process of making a herbal hair growth oil, is to add your essential oils or your fragrance and your vitamin E. At this stage, if you have any extract that is oil soluble and you want to add to your production, this is also the stage to do that. So as you can see, I have different types of oils here. I have all are essential oil. To be honest with you, I don't use fragrances. When it comes to my production, I love to use essential oils. So I am using 4 different types here. I am also going to add my extract and I'm also going to add my vitamin E. Okay, so my vitamin E is in here. So that's the measurement I'm taking. And after this measurement, I am going to add to my production and I'm going to mix everything. And then we can move to the next stage. This is a very crucial stage that I want you to take care of. These are the best oils or the best essential oils, the extract and also the vitamin E. Vitamin E is one thing that I wouldn't want you to mix, because this vitamin E that you are going to add to your production is going to actually have its own benefit in the hair growth process. But it also has a lifespan. It's going to help your oil not to oxidize. It's not going to help your oils not to go bad. Remember, we have used different types of carrier oils, and they all have different types of lifespan. Some have a longer and some have a shorter one. So if you combine these oils, some might go bad along the way, but adding the vitamin E to it is going to help sustain and actually make your oils stay longer. In a way, when it comes to the oil production, we don't use preservatives. We use vitamin E in replacement of preservatives, just to preserve your oil to go bad. So that's the little information I can give here. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. As I said, I have all these calculations, I have all these recipe, I have all the measurement in my ebook. So if you want more information and you want to get the accurate measurement and the quantity, the percentage, please get my ebook, which I'm going to be leaving in my description box. Just click on the links and it will take you to the website to purchase. It is very affordable and it is good to invest in this ebook. Thank you. So after mixing this, as you can see, I'm going to stir this for a while. All depends on the quantity that you have at hand. But with this, I'm going to stir. I'm going to allow it to sit down at least 3 hours. I'm going to let this sit down for 3 hours. If you have the time at hand, you can let this overnight so that you are sure that it is all done and properly mixed. Now we are moving to the next stage. At this stage, we are going to actually fill our bottles. And I have upgraded. I used to use funnels from the beginning, but today I'm going to share with you my filling machine. So I am just putting this machine into order. I have actually promised to show you how to use these in my previous review on this machine. So that's what I'm doing. I am just putting back the screw, and then I'm going to put on the funnel, and then we are going to start filling our bottle. Thank you. And please, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe, because we have a lot of information that will help you and help your business, especially when it comes to your hair growth oils or your body and hair products. If you want ebooks for this, I have ebooks for a lot of these products, which are also going to be under or below this video. So now our machine is almost done. The funnel is on it now. It's tightened. I'm just making sure that it is well tightened so that our oils do not penetrate or do not, we don't have our oil all over the machine. So now I'm also going to, it's time for you to decide if you are watching me. I am just picking the bigger, size for this production. Maybe sometime or someday I might use the small size as well. When I'm filling very small bottles, maybe 1 ounce, yes, or maybe 0.5 ounce or something of that sort. But today, as I'm demonstrating, I am just making sure that everything is well tight. So now it's about time for me to actually pour all the oils here in the funnel so I can start filling the bottles. Please be careful when you are doing this, because this machine is very high, and if you don't take care, you might mix everything on the floor, which I wouldn't want you to. All the work will be wasted. You can see how carefully You see, I was so careful, but yet I have made some on the floor, but it is just fine. It is part of the process, and I am, as I said, I love all these things. Anything that happens for me, it is part of the journey and the process. So now it's about time for me to fill my oils. As you can see, I've just started, and I would like you to just enjoy this process because it is easy. It's just self-explanatory. I don't need to talk much here. Just be careful when you are filling the oil, because especially when it's getting, full, you have to be sure that you don't too pressed so that your oil, overfilled and mess up your bottles, because you also need to clean your bottles after filling them, because of the oils that will be all over the bottles. Remember, we are going to be labeling. I'm going to label my bottles in this video as well, so watch out for that. As I said, it's a full package. Yes, it's a full package. If you have watched this video to the end, you should be ready to get all the information, especially if you are a beginner, you are a beginner in this field and you want information to start with your business. I have taken my time to make this video for my beginners, because it is not easy to get this information out there for free. But as I said, I have these ones here. But if you still think that you need help for some things, I have an ebook which will be below this video. Just get one and thank me later. Guys, so right now our bottles are ready. As you can see, I have a bigger size and a smaller size, and I have two different bottles. I have the droppers, and I also have the, I don't know what it's called, the other one. The droppers is the small sizes, for those who wants to have the droppers, so that they can actually, as you can see, I am just putting on the covers. So this is another this is another stage of the process. So this time I'm just going to make sure that all have their covers, and we are going to close this tightly. Please, the tip here is make sure that your bottles are well tightened. The covers or the sealers are really tight. If not, in the course of shipment, the oils will open, the bottles will open, and you miss all your oils on the way to your customer. So please pay attention to the caps. Okay, let them be tight. Also, with the one that I'm just putting on the caps, you see that tip, the top of it, you have to screw that as well to be sure they are really close, because that is where the oil is going to come from, the top of it, the tip of it. So normally when it comes, it is closed, but it's not all that is closed properly. So let your mind go on there as well. Make sure that the tip is also well tightened, so that on the way you don't miss all your oils. So my bottles are ready. Just trying to give you a little bit of flowers, green, live, just for this video. In real life, I am not going to bring the plant, but for the course of the video YouTube, we have to do a lot of things behind the scene. So now I'm getting ready to label my oils. I have not shown you how to actually clean your bottles in this video, because I have already done that in another video. All you need is a sprit. Get your alcohol and a paper, or get a kind of cloth, put your spirit or your alcohol on that paper. I normally use the kitchen paper, and then I just wiped all the excess oil on the bottles so that when I label these oils, the label will stick and will not remove afterwards. That would be a double job for you. So for you not to do this double job, I have learned in this process before when I started, and because of that, I always make sure that I give this information out. Please clean your bottle and make sure that all the excess, if you don't have alcohol at home, you can use your dish soap into a water, let it a little lighter, and then you can use that to clean your bottle as well. So it is either you use the dish soap in a water, and if you have a big bowl or a big basin, you can just pour water in that basin and then a drop of this dish soap, and then you put all your bottles in there. You don't even need to do anything, just leave it there for a minute or 2 or 5 minutes, and they will be good to go. Take them out, splash water on it. That is why you need to tighten your bottles well so that you don't mix your oils, especially when you are doing this process. Make sure that all your bottles are well tight if you are going to use this method, water method, by putting all of them in a basin. Okay, so that's it. I think that's the only information that I need to give you here. If you want to make your labels, I also have a video on the platform where you can watch and see how I was able to make my own labels. I make my own labels at home. I think there is advantage and disadvantage when you are making your own labels at home, which maybe we can talk in another video. But here it is. I also have some butters here that I need to label, so I'm going to be labeling that as well. But let me give you the advantage and the disadvantage when you are making your own labels at home. You need a machine, and you need a good machine. And in getting this machine, there is a lot involved in it. There's more expenses. The inks, you have to change them in time, especially when I make a big batch like this. My inks would start telling me I need to refill, which is not cheap. It's very expensive to refill the ink. Another disadvantage here is that the machine has to be a lesser machine printer, which is also costly. I am even thinking to change my lesser machine because it's giving me trouble. That is another problem. If you are not lucky, you're going to have problem with your printer. But then if you are printing from the other side, or somebody is printing for you, what happens is that you don't have to take care of all these things, all these extra expenses. You don't have to think about it. You just have to send them your design, and then you choose the label type and the size, and they print it for you and they send it to you. You don't have any problem. But one thing is that if you have any changes you want to make, you can't make it. If you want to add some things on your label, you cannot add it. If you want to take some out, you cannot take out because it's already printed. But when you have the machine at home and you design your own labels, it is easy to make all the changes without being worried about it, because your customers need to have all the information in that production or in that product. They have to know what is in and what is out. Okay, so that's all I can say when it comes to labels. Printing it in the house or making it or letting somebody print it for you. The next stage here is to shrink the tip of your bottles or the cups or the cuvets. So as you can see, I am putting on my shrink rubbers or my shrink plastic, and then I'm going to apply heat, which you are going to see in the video. So yes, this is not just the process of making the herbal hair growth oil for business. Is not just preparing mixing the oils and the herbs. It comes with a lot of process, and that is what this video is giving you. This video is giving you all the details, information to make you, ready to know what is in this process, so that you don't get overwhelmed when you start. Maybe from the first, second attempt when you are doing it, you might get overwhelmed because it's a lot. But then when time goes on, you will get used to it, and you will not have to actually get worried about it. Guys, if you have not liked this video yet, please do like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and share this video with your friends and family, and let's grow together. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you have just subscribed, if you have been here for so long, thank you for being part of this family. I appreciate every one of you. I thank you so much for watching my videos. I thank you for your comments, and I thank you for your shares. God richly bless everyone. Let's enjoy the video. So this is just me applying the heat to the plastic, the shrink plastic, just to make sure that my work looks professional. When my customers get this oil, they are well assured that this is protected right from the production. They don't have to worry about it. So that is the process here. It's another tedious work. Your fingers will be burning because you are applying heat. And be careful, if you have gloves, please put on those gloves. If you have these material gloves for this process, but I don't have it. So I just go like that, and it burns me a lot. I get a lot of heat to my fingers, but hey, that's it. That is the business. Sometimes you need to sacrifice some of these things to just get the best out of them. So enjoy once again, and I'll come back to the next stage. So guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you very much for sticking through to the end of this video, and now it's time for me to just pack my products and make them ready for my launch day. Please support your girl. When the website is live, I am going to announce it here on this platform, so whenever you see that, support your girl. Buy one of these products from me, try my product and see if you like them or not, and tell me what you think about this product. Thank you once again for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. So as I said, if you still watch up to the end of today's video and you think that you need some help along the way, I have put this into an ebook which is very affordable for you, especially when it comes to the measurement of your oils and the preparation of the oil. You need some recipe to start your business with, and because I am not greedy, I have given out my formula, and it is in that ebook, and every other thing that you need is inside that ebook. When it comes to making your herbal hair growth oil, I have managed to put everything in there. It is very affordable. Please go grab one. If you still need a help, grab one. I'm going to leave the link under this video. Just click on that link and it will take you to the website. Thank you for watching once again, and I will leave you here to enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you in my next video. I have a lot of videos coming up whilst I am preparing to launch my website. So there are a lot of videos that will be coming up. If you want to know what is going to be on the website, these videos are going to be helpful, so you know what I'm making and that what will be on the website, and you can try to purchase one of them to try for yourself or for your friends or family. Bye bye.